Namaste friends, welcome to our discussion on time and distance module. I am presenting a few more questions from time and distance module in this video. Let us see the first question here. A train travels 198 kilometers in a certain time. The train is 14.2/7% faster than a car and both of them reach the destination at the same time due to a 16.5 minutes halt for the train. Then what is the speed of the car? So this extra speed of the train is covering up for its halt here. The extra time or the extra speed given here is 1/7. 14.2/7% is 1/7. So 1/7 extra speed of the train is covering up 16.5 minutes halt for it. So 1/7 the speed of the train is covering up 16.5 minutes of time implies that with the total speed of the train, it now goes 16.5 into 7. 112 plus 3.5, 115.5 minutes. So this is the time for which the train is now actually traveling. The car should travel 16.5 minutes more than it because it is not halting. So the car's total time of travel is this plus this, which is 132 minutes. And in 132 minutes, the car is traveling 198 kilometers. 132 minutes is 2.2 hours, right? So in 2.2 hours, an object is covering 198 kilometers. Its speed is 198 by 2.2. You know 22 nines is 198. So its speed is 90 kilometers per hour. By using fractional proportions, we got this answer directly. Now let us see what the next question is given. A and B walk for 21 and 25 hours respectively. So A walks for 21 hours, B walks for 25 hours, and B is 22.5% faster than A. So B is walking for more time, also he is faster. In this process, if A covers 88 kilometers less than B, then what's the total distance covered by both of them? Now, because we don't know any person's actual speed here, let us say A's speed is 100% and B's speed will be 100 with extra 22.5%. Or you can say 22.5% is actually 22.5% is 22.5 by 100, which is obviously if you do into 2, 45 by 200. 45 by 200 is 9 by 40. That means this person is 9 by 40 times more than that person. So if I take that person as 40, this person should be 49 because 9 by 40 more. So I assume that A's actual speed is 40, then B's speed will be 49 because 9 by 40 more than him. And A is walking for 21 hours. So the distance A should walk should be 21 into 40, speed into time. And the distance B should walk is 25 hours into 49. So the ratio of their distances covered A and B are in this way. So 7 3s, 7 7s, 5 8s, 5 5s. So the ratio of distances are 24:35. So if I see the difference between the parts of the distances they covered in this ratio, it is 11 parts difference. But according to the question, their distance covered is differing by 88 kilometers. So in this ratio, 11 parts equal to 88. So each part is equal to 8. If each part is equal to 8, he is asking the total distance covered by both of them. Then we have to find out the total number of parts here. Total number of parts are 59. Each path is 8 kilometers. So this is the total distance traveled by both of them. How much it comes? 472 kilometers. So I am simply taking 22.5%. Obviously is 9 by 40. So 9 by 40 more. So 40 here and 49 there. So because of that 40 in the denominator, I assumed here 40. This person becomes 49. Speed of distance covered by this person and distance covered by this person are in the ratio 24:35. Difference is 11 parts, which is equal to 88. Each part is 8. So total amount of parts are 59. So 59 8 is 472 kilometers. Total distance covered by both of them together. Now let us move into another set of few questions and see how to answer them. Now let us see another set of two questions here. A person can travel a certain distance in 8 hours. If he reduces his speed by 36.66%, then he is covering 132 kilometers less. What is his actual speed? So the question directly is saying because of 36.66% lesser speed, he is covering 132 kilometers less. So first we have to understand what is 36.66% as a fraction. This is a combination of 33.33% plus 3.33%. 33.33 is 1 by 3. 3.33 is 1 by 30. So 36.366% is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 30. What is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 30? 11 by 30. So 11 by 30 speed decrease is resulting in 132 kilometers less distance. So I can say total speed is equivalent to 11 12 is 132, 360 kilometer. So with his actual speed he was traveling 360 kilometer in how much time? 8 hours. 360 kilometer covered in 8 hours is nothing but 45 kilometer per hour speed. 360 by 8, 45. Simple. Now let's see what this question is given. A person starts his journey and completes 62.5% of the journey by 8:25 a.m. and finishes the total journey by 8:49 a.m. Next day, if he starts 30 minutes late but travels at 14.28% more speed, by what time can he finish his total journey? First, let us understand the first sentence. 62.5% means 5 by 8. So 5 by 8 of the journey was over by 8:25, and in the next 24 minutes he is covering the next 3 by 8 of the journey. So 3 by 8 of the total distance is covering in 24 minutes. So he is taking total distance 64 minutes. And first day 8:49 is his finish time. So before 8:49, 64 minutes earlier he would have started. So what is 64 minutes earlier than 8:49? 60 minutes earlier is 7:49, 4 minutes is 7:45. So that means he actually started at 7:45. Next day he is 30 minutes late. So he is directly starting at 8:15 a.m. next day. And he is actually increasing his speed 14.28%. Speed is increased, means 1 by 7. If 1 by 7 speed is increased, speed is 8 by 7. That means the time taken should be 7 by 8. So actually he was taking 64 minutes. Now he takes only 7 by 8 the time. What is 7 by 8 of 64 minutes? 7 by 8 of 64 minutes is 56 minutes. So from 8:15, in next 56 minutes, he will finish his journey. What is 8:15 with 56 minutes? 8:15 with 16 minutes is 9:15. 4 minutes lesser, so 9:11. So by 9:11 a.m., his journey would be over next day. So than time and distance here, as I said, there is more play of fractions. How to understand percentages or fractions and how to apply these proportions using those fractions is what you have to always be good at. Thank you. All the best.